My name is Boon Tong. I'm from A-Star, Singapore itself. I manage a research institute called Bioprocessing Technology Institute. We focus on protein cells and nucleic acid for the last over 20 years itself. So I'm very pleased to be here. This is my first time in actually Bio Asia, Taiwan. And my first time in Taipei the last 10 years. I've been here many years ago. A very vibrant city, very pleased to be here. And really amazing that we connect with all the Taiwanese companies here. See the boom of the startup companies. We have actually met with quite a number of them and how they are growing and how they are developing itself. So it was actually a very good network for myself to see what's happening in Taiwan and how the biotech companies are flourishing over in this space itself. So I'm very pleased to do that. And we also understand some of the government policies, how they are supporting the startup companies and so on. And there's some things that we can actually learn together over here. So regarding the biologic space, CDMO space itself, in Singapore we used to have a lot of small molecules. Then we go into biologics, which actually for us is really more like antibodies and proteins itself. Then a few years ago, we go into cell therapy, into gene therapy. And the last 2-3 years out of COVID itself, we focus a lot on mRNA technology itself. What we believe is that mRNA would be the fourth modality after small molecule, biologic, cell therapy to grow in the future. And it's a drug that is easy to develop. And then also a very short cycle development period versus other modalities. So very good for pandemic preparation. And we believe that a lot of companies in the world actually looking at mRNA development, discovery itself. In a normal cycle itself, we probably see a significant growth in phase 1, 2, and 3 into manufacturing probably in 2028 to 2030 itself from the work that was done in 2023 to 2025. There's a cycle to develop that. So we really encourage the CDMO companies to really focus on that. Usually, as a lot of biotech companies are looking at drug development, there are a lot of assets they are targeting, various vaccines and therapeutics itself, and unlikely that they will be making their products themselves for clinical phase. They'll be using CDMO companies to do that, and when they are successful into manufacturing, likely that they will be still using CDMO companies for manufacturing. So we see that as a growth coming forward itself for CDMO, for mRNA and other new modalities that are coming on stream itself. So the other one that is interesting is actually looking at the technology because COVID birthed mRNA using traditional batch operations itself in a very short time. There's a lot of interesting technologies, AIDD or automation itself to actually develop and improve the mRNA manufacturing processes, shorter cycle time, better quality, and speed of taking the drugs from lab to the clinic itself. So actually we are developing quite a lot of that to reduce our costs and improve our quality. So we see a lot of opportunities in that space. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that the competitions will be there. Important for a company to have open innovation because there's a lot of researchers, a lot of companies, institutions working on the process development part, working on the asset development part itself. So as a company itself, we have limited resources to do everything. So it's important for us to have open innovation, like coming to a bio in Taipei to look for companies that have exciting technologies and we can collaborate with them, work together with them, and then we are then able to come up with better processes using that technology, using some of our know-how itself, and then being able to develop drugs or develop processes that are actually low cost, high quality itself. So open innovation is actually very important for what we do over here.